What is up, Total Excellence dudes? Thank you all for joining me tonight for this stream as I will attempt to color all four turtles, dudes. How's everybody's weekend, guys? Let me see. I did not open Clip Studio. How funny. There you go. Now that is open, this will pop up. So, dudes, let me actually open all turtles because I have all four images of the turtles in high res HD from the Pizza Hut box art, which I find appropriate. So let me see, gotta open Raph as well as Leonardo. There we go. This is gonna be a fun stream, guys. This is gonna be a fun stream. I don't think I will physically do all four turtles, but that's why I said I will attempt to color all four of them, dudes. Here we go. Boom. Got Leo, Raph, Mikey, and Donnie. And of course, I am not sponsored by Pizza Hut. But if I was, it would be nice to get some stuffed crust pizza. Do they even still make stuffed crust? I mean, I will believe so because I feel like they're the ones that are doing it. So, all right, let's see here. All right, just want to make sure got everything good. I got to do everything that I got to do, which is I'm going to start off with Donnie because Donnie was my favorite turtle growing up. So we're going to do that. Create a new layer. It's just going to be fun. Then what I'm going to do now is get the paint bucket tool. Boom. Go. And guys, I'm going to disappear as I always do, but you're going to hear my voice and you're going to see what the heck I'm going to do next. So I'll disappear in 3, 2, 1, poof. All right, so let's get to working. You know what? Let's play some music, Let's play some music. Which one was the one that I really like? Get this one. There you go. I'll have this bad boy just play. Just let me know, dudes, if this is just too loud. And I'll lower down the volume. But other than that, I believe it's manageable. Gotta make sure it's time lapse. Gotta save it. Clip. Studio format. Hold on for 1 moment, dudes. Alrighty. I'm back, guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, does Pizza Hut still have like stuffed crust? Because it's been such a long time since I had Pizza Hut or any pizza, period. No, I lied. I had what is it I had? I believe I had like, let me lock this. I'm gonna use a box. Don't think it's box art, but I'm gonna use this as my example for color reference. But yeah, do they still do the stuffed crust? I feel like they were the first ones to do it before all pizzas companies started doing it. I don't think Domino's does it, but oh, perfect. This is the part I'm so happy of. The line work is so solid. Like, I can just paint bucket it, and this is gonna be done so fast, dudes. So, anyways, paint his nails. But yeah, anyways, I remember having stuffed crust pizza, and it was like a godsend. It's like ever since then, like I was addicted to stuffed crust pizza ever since. I think I had, what was it? Little Caesars? Yeah, like pretzel crust stuffed pizza. I think that's what it's called. And I'm not a big fan of pretzels, guys. I just don't like how salty it is. So I just don't want to mess around with that, especially just consuming so much salt is just bad enough. It's like, why would I want to have pretzel combined with it? I don't mind pretzel bread, but even then, I'm not too much of a big fan of pretzel crust. Just so gosh darn salty. And just talking about it just makes me feel salty. Okay. Enough of the dad jokes. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's his other leg. I was like debating where the heck his other leg is. And I think another reason why I love Dunny too is like my favorite color in my childhood was the color purple. And even then, let me see here. Do I have any? I got cell shade. I have a cell shade color that I like to use. There we go. Yeah, that's look more accurate. Go on ahead and color this bad boy in. Check if the chat is active. If not, I'll just talk to myself. That's all good. Just chatting it up. I'm trying to remember, is his glasses brown in this movie? Yes, his glasses are brown. I wonder if I use a clipping mask. I think if I use clipping mask, I might be able to color it. If not, then, well, there is grayish tone, so all I gotta do is just color it. Now what am I doing? What do we need? I don't know why I use the lasso tool if I can just do this much faster, because the line work is pretty solid. Oh no, there's a, you saw there was an incomplete line. It was clipped. Like I've set it up to make it as tight as I can whenever it catches these colors, but man, once a loose line is, it just goes it just goes splattering all over the place. But thank God for Command Z for undoing everything. Then this will be a much more longer process to color this bad boy, but and I've watched the movie Mutant Mayhem. Freaking fantastic. I honestly enjoyed watching it, and it was a fun movie to watch. Let's get this brown here. It's kind of like, oh god, gave Donnie a skull. Perfect. It chose literally the lightest brown I could grab. And it just did its thing. Do some cleanup work later. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty solid. Okay, cool. Like this. I might even play around with some digital paintings to make this even twice as better. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I got 3 more turtles to color. I kind of want to capture the personality and the color scheme within these turtles. How their shell's looking. So it's a light brownish, so we're gonna do that. It's kind of like white. It's like between brown and orange. Kind of like this orange better. Let's give them. Ooh, and then I gotta have fun with the pizza too. Gotta have fun with that too. Even the QR code. What the heck is it doing? It did not catch all. Made a pepperoni Donnie shell. Okay. Oh. But I had fun watching this movie. I mean, this was very character heavy driven, or should I rephrase it to like character driven heavy? It sounds way better than how I first implied it. I mean, and this is just a disclaimer, if you guys are very very on top of canon or how the story is with the iteration of this recent movie of the Turtles, yeah, it doesn't really follow the story of the comics per se. Like, they still bring it up like, oh, like, you know, the same thing, like, you know, that they were mutated in the sewers, Splinter founded the Turtles, like that. But how they learn ninjutsu and like pretty much like they did a Michael Bay thing where like how they learn ninjutsu, and you know, Splinter was still considered a rat. He wasn't like, you know, he wasn't a pet of a master who was a martial artist or anything like that. So he, like Splinter in this movie, he's considered to be a rat. Let's see. Let's go for a lighter brown. I honestly think it's just the lighting. There we go. So a lot more lighter brown we can give the shells. Okay, so let's do that. But I really like the distinction of the difference between these turtles. And there's some concepts that they kept from like the Michael Bay version of the turtles. It's like they still kept like like Donnie having glasses, but I think it's more like 2012. 2012 was a one. Was it 2012? No, it was not. It was in the 2012. So honestly, it was Michael Bay version. There were some. So I honestly believe all of the designs they kept when Seth Rogen took on the project. There's some parts that they kept. Basically, Michael Bay's Donnie with the glasses and Raphael with his pirate overhead cap. I mean, other than that, I mean, they kept everything, like, the story itself, like, I honestly wasn't expecting how it turned out to be. So it was very different. And I mean in a good way, too. Like, everything I'm going to say was positive. There might be some negatives that I've watched other reviewers say that pointed out, and it makes sense, too. But, honestly, when you watch this movie, just, you know, if you're not too tight with the canon of the comics and stuff and how the story goes with the Ninja Turtles, I mean, this is a different, honestly, this is literally a different take on the Turtles in a positive way, I'll say that much. Okay, so the sides are basically the same color as the outer shell. Ooh, now he's really loaded. Oh, this is matches with. Okay, so how about their belts? Okay, so it's still black. Oh no! All right. So I might change it up because I don't like things boring. Like keep black. I'll put like dark blue to make it different. Let's see, what else? Their shell, what does their shell look like? It's kind of like a brightish yellow-orange. So we'll give it like that. So for the belt, I'll color the belt. Okay, so it still looks too bluish. It doesn't look like it's black in any way, shape, or form. There you go. It does look blue, but it doesn't look boring either. What I'm trying to get at. Let's see with this color. Okay, this looks way better. Just give it some personality, you know. Oh, here's a lasso tool too. Make sure I grab all of that black here. Yeah, I really and I enjoyed the young cast of actors who voiced the Turtles, and I'm glad they got them as like literal teenagers because they sound and acted like teenagers when they were on screen. I really enjoyed them. Whenever they're on screen and interacting with each other, it's just very genuine, and even like the conversations too is like it's a good mix with Gen Z but they also put in some jokes and some Easter eggs for all the old TMNT fans are millennials in a way. So no one is honestly in this film. No one is like casted out, or I don't know any better way or better terms to say. Left out is what I meant to say. Like, you won't feel left out when you're gonna watch this movie. Going with this purple brownie here from his bandana, because all of the other this is a very fun color purple here that we got. Okay. And I really enjoy the Easter eggs in that movie too. I mean, literally, like Splinter in his early age, like when he was mutated, like it's literally an Easter egg of Kevin Eastman in his younger years. Like, there's just no way. It's like, if you're a huge Turtle fan like me and you know the creators, like, it literally has freaking Kevin Eastman's likeness in Splinter. So I mean, it's just perfect. Let's see here, and what else should I color next? I see nothing else except maybe his. What else is there? Well, it looks like it's metal, so the color is yellow in each alphabet. So I'll just color the metal. They're in the sewers, so I would assume. Uh-oh. Can you do that? Okay. There he is. Okay, and then it's black as well. Wait a minute, the alphabet. What is their alphabet? Is it yellow? Okay, yeah, it's yellow, so I might give them a brighter yellow, so that way it stands out. At least what's good too is color scheme is basically the same. At least for the belt, color scheme is the same. Okay, grab this gray. Bam. And I'm pretty much almost done. I think the fun part is gonna be coloring the background colors. I'm gonna have fun doing that. And I'll clean up Mikey's elbow pads. But yeah, one of the things that, you know, they brought up was like Splinter wasn't really much of, you know, again, he's not a martial arts master, so I think that's maybe one thing that you can say. He's not really much of a martial arts master, and you'll find out later in the movie why. He technically learned it all while teaching the turtles what he has learned from watching. That's all I'm gonna say. And oopsies. Yeah, like Splinter was mostly just, you know, dad, angry dad, and, you know, teenagers just dissing themselves and all this stuff because they want to be in the outside world. So, I mean, even though, yeah, I understand that, but at the same time, they made a valid, like, they answered the questions why Splinter acted the way that he acted. So, yeah, maybe his character is weak in this regard of the film. I mean, other than that, I mean, they honestly answered every question, like why each character does, or why they do what they wanted to do. Let's see here. Got this one. Go. Bam. Then color the shell. Then go on ahead and grab this dude's purple pad and do it right. Oh no. This is what I wanted. Perfect. And then his stick. Wow, that's really, really bright orange. There we go. It's kind of close to maybe the movie's version. But I mean, I really enjoy the movie. Like, honestly, it's like, I love the animation style. It's literally, I felt like I was literally looking at a teenager scrapbook the whole entire movie. It's like really poppy, it's in your face. And I also like stuff that's like all up in your face. Very provocative. And the soundtrack for the movie too, it's really good. I honestly enjoyed the soundtrack for the movie. And Ice Cube did a phenomenal job with his voice work. Like, everyone in that movie and this voice cast did a phenomenal job. Like, this movie is, all I could say is nothing but positivity for this movie. What's up, Delicate Art? Good evening. Good evening to you too, Delicate. How are you doing? Let's see here. What does he have on his back? Oh, is it the... Okay. It's this thing. Okay, so it's still the same color. How you doing, Delicate? Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Oh god. Only this freaking... There we go. Now what I'll do next is then create a clipping mask. Okay, and then do this, and then I'm going to use that same purple, I mean, and then I'm going to color over the zipper tones that they used here. Okay, and then you're going to see what I'm going to do next. I'm even going to change the color, the background, and I'll pick a color that's going to make it pop with the purple. So that way it pretty much like complements the color purple. I'm gonna figure out what that color may be, but other than that, I mean, it's looking promising, to say the least. Heck, we might even like color this lettering brown. Why am I saying brown? Purple. Cow. Ham. There you go. Pretty much dig it. Might leave the logo and a lettering for that. Just keep it black and white. Hell, I might even like. I might even freaking color that one purple. How about? There you go. I might even do that much better. I think with this brighter purple that I'll be using, it's more appropriate. Then there you go. Perfect. Good. Just hot gluing synthetic hair to foam. And hot gluing my fingers are sticky. Oh man. Are you dang. What project are you doing, dude? Since you have to use a hot glue gun. Well, not necessarily a hot glue gun. Damn. Now I just realized something. Now I gotta like color the pizza. I forgot to color the pizza, which is the most important thing to do. So, at least this one, I think I have liberties to coloring however I want to color it, since I really don't have any reference from the movie. I mean, I have a good idea. Well, maybe the oh geez, I still got the clipping mask layer on. So we'll just choose this color. We'll give it like cheese, right? I have a good idea what to color the pepperoni and all this fun stuff. Looks nice and cheesy. Now we want to make sure that our food looks edible, especially in cartoon format. Oh, you ever have a thought as a kid, whenever you watch cartoons, you feel like, huh, it's like I know the food in the cartoons seems like they look way better than how it looks in the real world. I don't know, it's been like that in my head when I was a kid. It's like cartoon food looks more interesting and edible than real world food. Yeah, can't even talk. Like real world food. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Am I honestly the only one? I've heard like maybe a few like cartoon YouTubers that would say the same thing, but I don't know, man. If I'm like the only one who might have that knowledge. Now, I'm not digging this color. Let's see. I mean, it's breading, so I mean. Oh wow, I colored the crust green. Literally thought maybe that was his other hand. But no, that would mean he would have a fourth finger, which is not the turtle way of how the turtles have their fingers. They always have 3. Yes, it's for a wig for a cosplay. Oh shoot, awesome, dude. Nice. Looking good so far. Thank you, Delicate. Appreciate that. I felt that way about Goofy Movie Pizza and the food from Rugrats for some reason. That is so funny. That was honestly the first thing when I thought of was the Goofy Movie. Yeah, the pizza was like, man, I never seen cheese drip down so hard, like liquid. But it was just pure perfection, you know. It doesn't look like looks gross or in a certain way. It looks delicious. I don't know. I think it's just that. I think it's just I like Disney's like how they interpret food in their movies and stuff. Especially their early stuff, especially when they draw like turkey and how huge the turkey is. And I know as a kid, like I did not like turkey, so Thanksgiving wasn't much of a best holiday for me. At least with Christmas, you know, since my family is Hispanic, we would have pork, so that was the only saving grace for Christmas for me was having pork. But I was honestly like I was thrown off when I would watch these Disney Christmas movies that they would have turkey, and I'm like I was grossed out by it. But at the same time, just how big their turkeys are, it's bigger than the size of their heads. I don't know, I just envy them because it just looks so gosh darn good. Okay, that pizza crust looks promising. Okay, so we're gonna go back. This pizza crust, this looks legitimate. Then I'm gonna color the pepperonis since they kind of already shaded it red. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm gonna choose the brightest red I have to color the pepperonis, since it's gonna be grayscale. Like they already grayscaled it, so I can't do nothing. I mean, technically I can use a clipping mask and do this, but then like the texture of the drawing has completely disappeared. So for now, I just have to surrender whatever the artist that did the box art out of grace. So, oh god, just like that. So, might change to this red here so it stays consistent. I might even use like yellow to make the textures pop more. And then we got the mushroom here. And we do, let's try this grayish blue. Yeah, that looks promising. I think I did that with gumbo and was really disappointed it didn't taste the way it looked in cartoons. Yeah, you know what? Let me Google gumbo and see what the heck it is, because that is very, very American. It sounds like a very American dish. Look at that, I Googled gumbo and like there's gumbo for Louisiana, New Orleans. So it's a very cultural dish. Let's see. There's like every other soup. You just throw stuff at it. As far as what I'm seeing in the Google images, I mean, you got to mix between fish, meat, vegetables. So, what's jambalaya? Gumbo versus jambalaya. Oh, okay. So now there's a taste the best of the bayou. Okay. So this is basically New Orleans. That is so interesting. Yeah, man. I don't know. Food itself is so interesting because it's just another thing with culture. And I did not color the other. Just noticed that I forgot to color the other stuff. Let's see here. Clipping tool. How the heck I colored that? I made that fix. I went ahead and colored the thunderbolt of mist. There we go. Then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to find a purple that matches with Donatello's color title. See, I think it was a fish one, but it was years ago. God, yeah. Honestly, it really depends on what fish you tossed, because there'll be some fish that I just did not enjoy. I enjoyed tuna. I enjoy shrimp. It's like, I think the only one I have yet to try is lobster. And that's the only thing that I need to try. So now that I got this here, oh, it's a good thing I caught this, because then color's gonna splurge all over the dang place. So I'm gonna color over this. I might change it because I'm not digging. I might copy the title color scheme, if anything, so that way it just stays consistent and on brand. Let's see. Okay, cool. What the heck? Oh. This is why it's so important to like look at your layers, because I just did a huge oops. Yeah, I'm not digging this color, because the complementary color is very limiting here. I'm not digging it. Let me see. What do I have that? So let me open up. Look at the. So you got yellow and green. So I'll do that. Give this colors right. For the clipping mask, give it, let's see how it looks in red. Ooh, no, it does not look good. Okay, so let's do that. So I'll keep the background green, and then I'll color the lightning bolts the yellow that the logo uses. Last thunderbolt or two. Okay, cool. There we go. Oh man, that is bad. So this is still red, mind you, but it changed because again I can't do much with the colors that is deemed for me because of the grayscaling. go. I didn't even know there was a lightning bolt. There's the brightest red that's there. I can't work with this red. I feel like this is a Mountain Dew sponsorship now. I mean, honestly, this is Mountain Dew color scheme. The Ninja Turtles. What's the brightest purple I can find in my arsenal? There's this one. Oh, this is perfect. Alright, guys, we are back in the game. This is perfect. I am happy. Okay, cool. Okay, so now, what can we put on the background? Again, I'm just so limited because the purple that I got that's suggested, it's not really great. Let's say, so let's go here. Now, honestly, it's just either yellow, vomit yellow, I guess, or freaking brown. And nothing screams fun with dark yellow or brown. So I gotta be creative on this. We got AKA Pat in the chat. Ayo, ayo, what is up, bud? I was watching a little bit of your live stream with one of the characters. What was it? Was it called Judgment Day? The shark with the torpedoes on the side, which is pretty funny. I was literally watching it from your live stream, dude. Oh, it's not Judgment Day. It was Armageddon from the TMNT tournament fighters. Yeah, dude. I freaking thought of the staple team from WWE's tag team, the Judgment Day, with Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor, Rhea. Gosh, what was that other dude? I always forget this other dude's name, but yeah, man. Honestly, Dominic has the hugest pop. Huge pop every time he appears. It's like this kid has already made it big. Like, he's set. Like, you don't have a huge pop like how Dominic is, especially him that young, man. Like, he already has that gimmick down packed. Okay, let's see here. How you doing, bud? Oh man, enjoy watching your content, man. The one with the what is it? Superman Returns versus Jim Lee's X-Men #1, it was pretty clever. Like, you literally did your numbers on, you know, difference with variants and just it was good. I honestly enjoyed that. Like, you guys should check out his video on that. It's like, honestly, should have more views because, you know, he literally did the math. If it wasn't because of X-Men #1 variants, I mean, he wouldn't get those numbers as big as they are now. So here, what what the heck can I do? Now I'm in a dilemma. I mean, I could use a brighter green. I mean, I could follow the branding. Or I can just... Yeah, I could do that. Why not? Yeah, I could just use the background as a brighter green since Donnie is a more darker green, so I think we can do that. Let's go and try it, guys. At least what's good too is I already have like a background. See here. Let's unlock this. Let's edit. For drawing color. Okay, so now I know which one I got a color. So his armband. Armband. Purple. Yeah, I dig it. Yeah, this is all about following branding colors. I think it just makes it so much easier. I'm like, since you can barely see the zipper tone, we'll change it to yellow, right? For it to stand out even more. I don't like how bright it is either, so we might tone down the yellow. So that way it's, it's doable. I won't hurt your guys' eyes when you look at this piece. Because that's a thing that I learned in graphic design class, is that yellow is a very irritating color to look at, especially for amount of hours staring at it. And I was wondering when I was doing a Photoshop course, when I was like working on something, I forgot what. It's like a project I was doing, and I had no idea why is my eye so freaking irritated until like my professor pointed it out. I thought maybe my eyes are irritated because I was wearing my contacts too long, or or I'm just staring at the computer screen for so long. It's like these were valid thoughts that make sense, until the professor was walking by at her computer, and then he's like, wow, I am surprised you're staring at this screen for so long of how bright yellow that is. And it just helped so much answering my question. So I think then on, I knew for now on not to use super bright yellow on any of my projects. I mean, I'm gonna use yellow, but like at least like a darker shade yellow, Oh yeah, this looks so much better. So much better. We got Neostar in the house, the brilliant star that shines through the night, the surge of power that jumpstarts justice. Riser Man stands before you. What's up, Neo? How are you doing? How's your weekend, dude? I got to watch the Ninja Turtles movie yesterday, and I had fun watching it. It was a fun watch. Honestly, for me, I would just watch a movie and see like if it was really worth to rage on about. I have nothing but positivity out of this movie. It was good. It was a good movie. Solid. No, I'm not really liking the shell now that I'm looking at it. I might change it. Let me see my reference. Can I find a better reference? I might find a better reference than via Google. I'll be honest with you, dudes. TMNT. Mayhem. Oh, I found a better coloring reference. And I might even steal the color too. Oh my god, wow, that is huge. Let me shrink it down for you guys, but the controllers look absolutely sick. They look absolutely sick. Oh. So it has a mix between like brown and red. Go. Yeah, it looks more promising. How about that shell? I might give it a more darker. I think we'll stick with this color. Then we'll lighten up, you know? I might airbrush it or do some fun texturing. Let's see his bow staff. It has this bright orange color. See if I can color pick this orange. Oh no. We'll stick with the original orange that I have. Okay, what else can I do? I might grab let me grab Pizza Hut's logo, right? No, not really. I could do the TMNT logo here. Get better red. Because Domino's. I mean, Pizza Hut, their color is red. So, if anything, so logo designer, oh my god. Alright, so forget about clipping then. I can't do that. Because I'm coloring over. Oh god, wow, that is irritating to look at. I just literally tortured myself in front of you guys. Okay, so we're just gonna keep everything black. Gonna keep everything black. But I would like to steal this bluish purple. So much fun. Keep choosing the wrong layer. Really dig that bluish purple. Duplicate this layer here. try. Let me see. Drawing to color. That is very odd. I colored his eyes. Or is it? Oh, now I know I did wrong. Colored his eyes. In the wrong layer. How that looks. That looks way more interesting. Hey, you just gotta play around. What color should I give his headphones? Where are his headphones? Okay, so it's literally hidden under his skin. Did it show his headphones? Let me Google really quick. What color is his freaking headphones? Okay, so it's gray. So I'm gonna color it gray. It is mixed back. Okay. On one hand, I finally have my Riser Man script finished and are hoping to get some pages commissioned soon. Fortunately, I didn't get to edit down the pages like I was asked. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, I can't wait, Neo. Cannot wait for Riser Man to rise before us. Is it going to be late of this year, Neil, or is it going to be next year that we'll see Riser Man comic? Just curious. See here, where the heck? Alright. Uh-oh. Oh my. That's why the lasso tool is your best friend, guys. Because things like this doesn't pan out as great as you hope for. Looking at the concept art from the movie. So, okay, so both of them are black. This is supposed to be gray. Trying to go as light as I can. Shading that's provided for me. There we go. Then I'll create a layer called skin. Then I'll just pick all of this here. Ooh. See. It's not one. Let me look at the analog for his skin. I can kind of cheat. See, but on the subject of TMNT, did you know there was a 90s TMNT anime? Yeah, I do. I honestly do. It was exclusive in Japan, correct? Because, I mean, the art style of the anime version, phenomenal. I mean, just wow. I know that they did their own twist, weirdly enough. That I think, if I remember correctly, it's like, correct me if I'm wrong, you know, I think they had like special crystals or something, and like they transform them to either be more jacked, or they just become like robot, like they have robotic armor, something along that lines of, you know, over the top anime tropes that, you know, Japan is just great at doing. Shredder was pretty cool. Let's see. I'm going to do what I do best, and that's just experimenting with brushes that I have never touched. So we're going to go and see some, what's it called? Ink grunge. Feel like it's appropriate to use. Ooh. Okay, so I'm not digging ink grunge any way possible. Let's try some skin texture, right? If anything, I'll just put in some skin texture on the edge of his skin. Right. Then I might go a little bit lighter. Oh my god. Okay, so that bright green doesn't really make it easy to look at. So I gotta play around with the blue now. So that way Donnie pops more. Let me see. A little struggle with his skin. Let's see here. Just give him some little highlights on his skin. Okay. What else? Here, 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 here. Oh. Okay, and then skin highlights. Okay. Okay, skin crease. So here, what I'm gonna do, I want to do this my own way. Just bring it down a bit. See? Very different. Really, it's minor. Skin crease. Just see skin texture. Okay, the skin texture. And now I'm just going more painterly route, guys. Because I like to play around with the textures I have. I feel like it's on brand with the movie. Let's see. I'm hoping to have the comic done sometime in September, give or take. Okay. Not sure when they'll be releasing the anthology it's a part of, though. Oh, okay. That's super cool, man. Anthologies are great. Really do dig it. Is the anthology like... Okay, because, you know, that's something like I learned recently about anthologies. Like, I honestly thought anthologies are like, you know, the creators who you pick up, whether it be a writer or artist. They get to think up the story and then, you know, do the story. But, you know, now I recently find out, kind of like the anthology for Cthulhu Invades Oz. No, it's not that. Well, maybe that. But this recently, like, Cthulhu Invades Neverland, I meant to say, as to promote it. That, you know, like with the anthology, there's a beginning, middle, and end to the story. So, like, everything is not derailed or has its own self-contained stories of each and every artist that works on it, or writer. Like, it's one writer that does it, and then the artists basically do their own interpretations on it of the story. So each page, I should mention too. So let's see. It's a collection of tales based on aspirational superheroes. Okay, that's pretty cool. Actually, color the background. Let me go for my go-to airbrush. Just kind of dig this blue. If anything, kind of helps mesh up the who knows? Freaking dig it so much. There's so much going on too in this piece. It's so great. If anything, I might as well just keep it cell shaded, I guess. Maybe make it cell shaded. Cell shade, shadows. So pretty much in a way, like, it's pretty consistent. Go. Yeah, it's starting to pop even more, which I'm pretty happy about. Kind of like it better doing it that way than what I was doing before, which was just using, texture brushes. I have no clue how to make them work on it, but that's why I like to experiment and do these types of streams, because at least I know, at least I tried, and I know it's not working out for me in the end. And I can't even look back at this since it's technically being documented. I can look back at my work and be like, okay, at least I know this doesn't work out. And it was just a terrible idea that I wasted so much time on. Ooh, no, that's going to be for highlights. Okay, and then okay. Ooh, and then I can add some shadows. Him grabbing the pizza to give more depth. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do what I do best. I love doing cell shading. I mean, this is basically the whole point why I love coloring in the first place. I found my new love, cell shading. Oh yeah. This looks so much better. Okay. Let me see if my reference. Let me actually look at this one better. Yeah, I have a better look at Donnie, and got this nice, like, brownish orange, which is so great. Definitely stealing that. You know what? This is like a new way of a new arsenal of testing out my cell shading knowledge. Let's give more depth. Why the flip not? What else? What else should I do? Look at my reference again. Okay. Got this purple that might be a better fit for the shadows. Okay. And oh. I really dig that. It has this light green, so we might even put in the clipping mask just to complement that little thing. See? Any other things? Yeah, and it's just all over the place too. I love it. Okay. So, shade. Cell shade highlights. Let me see how the light attacks this bandana. Go. Yeah, no, I'm really digging how this is really turning out. Oh. play around experiment, guys. You may never know what the heck he might come up. See? And we'll have like the brightest you see how the lighting is. So they use this like a cheat sheet for me where to highlight. See? Give another color scheme. Brown, right? Okay. See, gotta say this detail color practice is definitely paying off. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this is honestly just a good crash course because I'm literally taking something that's from theirs and staying like on point. But this is so good. I'm honestly having a lot of fun doing this. You see? These are still their shells, so. So I'll do some highlights on this shell here. You know, staying consistent. Man, this looks so rad. Honestly. And now I'll just use the same fundamentals as I used here and practice it on the pizza, right? So let's do that. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, it's starting to look delicious. Oops. Let me see. How many times do they say Kawabunga in the Mayhem? Mutant Mayhem. Not that much. To be honest with you, not that much. I think they say it maybe like twice. I honestly think they said Kawabunga twice. Oh, that pizza looks delicious. Now, I find something that this, a little bit of that. See? Perfect. Alright, and then first get the shadow this color. Whew, okay. Yeah, that pizza looks good. What else for their shells? See? I figured as much. Yeah, man. They don't say cowabunga that much with this new iteration. Are you gonna plan on watching that the movie, Neo, or not yet? Because at least with me, when I was watching the movie, I don't know. It really depends on the theater too that you go to. I mean, there wasn't a lot of people in theaters. So I think like maybe there was like, top of my head, 4, 6, like 8 people in the movie theater. So I mean, it wasn't a lot. So at least, you know, because usually the first week is when it's hard to even watch a freaking movie. When it first comes out. Pretty promising, if I do say so myself. Whew. Ooh, excuse me, guys. What else should I call it? Go. Let's flip it. Okay. Pretty impressed. Not bad, honestly. Oh, man. Good night. I have to be for work in the morning. Ah, well. Good night, Delicate. Thanks for coming by the stream, dude. I really appreciate it. Catch you on the replay. Yeah, this looks so good. At least I know what to do for the next 3. Ah. Okay. Let's see here. At least I have a good idea now since I learned my lesson. Save as Clip Studio format, right? Okay. I know what we'll do here for time lapse. So I'm confident to say I'm done with Donnie. Now I got Michelangelo. And I pretty much have a good, like a really good idea of what to do now. So I should at least technically create a layer called background. full white on this thing. Now it is its own thing. Now I have a thing called flats. Okay, and then I'm going to use that same reference as I used in my last one with Donnie. Oops. He has a more brighter green. Which I will use. The time lapse on? Perfect. Oops. Let's do it like that. Okay, another thing called clip. I just keep forgetting I always have the cap lock on that way. Oops. Highlight that. That looks great. See, be right back. No problem. I'll just read once you come back, but let's see. I wonder, do they have the same color scheme in there? Somewhat, they have a different color scheme. Oops. Go. Oh, there. Mikey has a fun color scheme too. Kind of change it up a bit, so. Where is it at? Yeah, like Legend has a really fun color scheme too. I can literally play around with. Perfect. What else? Kind of zoom in, try to get that light. Oh man, excuse me guys. I don't like this. I respect that every Turtles incarnation has their own style and vibe, but I have been woefully unimpressed by what I've seen of Mutant Mayhem. This doesn't seem to be for me. Oh, okay, man. If you feel like it's not for you, then, you know, it's not for you. I mean, I even had my worries, but I was honestly surprised that it was actually good. So, and it was entertaining too. Ooh, man. Might call this a day, cause in 20 minutes, this is gonna be midnight. Oh man. I think I'll color all of them outside of the stream. I mean, there are 4 pieces, so I'm definitely gonna play around with that. But at least I have finished one, which is Donnie. So I'm pretty happy about that. So I'll just switch the camera over here real soon. There you go. So thank you, dudes, so much for watching the stream. You guys ooze of excellence, as always, guys. Remember to stay excellent. Good night, guys. Enjoy your Sunday.